I just released version 0.1.21 of my grand strategy game Ascendant Dawn on itch for free. You can get it by following the link in description or the link on screen right now, which are the same. Ascendant Dawn is a grand strategy game where you play as a nomadic tribe in the Bronze Age, and 0.1.21 is a pretty minor version which just increases quality of life a bit and improves on some features I added in previous updates. I added latitude for the snow cover, so the snow cover is something I covered quite a bit. It was a big feature of 0.1.20, and that at that point it didn't actually matter how much north you were, but in this version it does. It's not a big deal for the tutorial, but it is a big deal for the main map, which you can't play, so it's not a big deal for the player right now. I also added a food consumption tooltip. So at the top left of the screen, there's a little thing that says like how much time you have left before your food runs out. A little tooltip, if you hover over that, will just show you why your food's running out, and also if you're getting more food via various means such as ambient food from livestock. The trees are now also covered in snow, so they're also affected by it. It's exactly the same as the landscape. Camera controls are a bit better. It's a bit more responsive slightly, but it no longer auto repositions in the pitch rotation. So before it would auto reposition, didn't like that, it was difficult to kind of play with, so I removed that. I also increased scroll speed and scroll acceleration, deacceleration. I just modified a bit of building data to make the settlements look a bit better, just the vertical tolerance and wooden houses. I did a settle interaction, but that's not finished at all. Just to kind of show you the intent of what I want eventually. I experimented with the mass entity system in Unreal, and that's actually a very interesting system, and I was like, oh, I'll be able to do total war battles with that, which is something I did want to do in the game, because I wanted to give it some more meat. Turns out, can't handle that many skeletal meshes, which is sort of nothing can, but hopefully there'll be a plugin made one day which I can use. Probably one of the biggest things is the trade links in this update. So trade links are the little lines, dash lines moving that show you kind of where trade resources are going. They also link to resource patches, and they're just a nice addition to the game that makes it look, quite nice and quite almost AAA in kind of quality, I think. I also did a new Hellenic army character, so like a hoplite, but I haven't actually implemented it on the demo yet, so you can't see it. I fixed the tutorial on herd not giving food. That's because I changed the way herds work, well, animals work technically, and animals are in herds. So technically, like the animal that they used was not giving food, it does now, so it's better. I also improved the UI a little, so now there's it's just slightly better. This is my third iteration of the UI, so it's slightly better. It's more towards the third iteration rather than the second, and the completely different styles. If you enjoy this video or want to learn more about the game, please like and subscribe.